Lewis Montrose has sort of been on the bench, came on obviously the other day, and yeah, I'm not picking your side for you, but presumably he comes into your thinking.
Well, he's a leader, he's chomping at the bit, and you know he probably would have thought he should have been playing anyway, but for one reason or the other he hasn't. So you know, I'm delighted that he's in and around it and he's fit now and he's back ready to go.
Back here this weekend then, and Gateshead come into town.
Yeah, tough game. I've been to watch them a couple of times. You know, they're a very good footballing team. Stick to the principles, so we know exactly what we're getting on Saturday. Be a really good game actually for the neutral. You know, we've got to be prepared, which we will be, and look forward to the game.
What sort of style do they play, Gateshead?
They love to play football. I know football's football, and you know there's no rule to play, but they play from the back. They like to pass the ball, and they're very fluid. They rotate really well. They're just a new team, a new upcoming team, led by a manager who's got good principles, played in the Premier League, and he's got good values. So we've got to be at it.
I know we're only 5 games in this season, but already there's been some curious results, haven't there? I mean, it looks like York lost the first 2. They've been one against Harriers, of course. They've been widely tipped to go great guns this season. Then Gloucester again, who've been widely tipped, get roundly stuffed at Chorley last Saturday. Some curious results.
Yeah, I try not to look at the league tab. They all say 10 games, give it 10 games. You know, obviously the 9-0 sticks out last week. Listen, you've got to be consistent to be where you need to be. We are that at the moment. You know, we are going to have tough times, but you know, hopefully not, and we'll plan to not have that situation. But you look at the results, and when everyone's beating everyone, that consistency, you know, it makes everything a hell of a lot easier. So you know, these points, when you look at the results, are good points on the road, and we've got to back that up now.
I always think, aside the start as well as you have, the test comes when you lose one. Inevitably you will at some stage, and it's how you bounce back from that, really.
Yeah, not concentrating or thinking about losing a game. It's just about us and how we prepare for a game, and if we're on it, you know, we'll be fine. You know, this is why we train every day and we work hard every day for this situation. And you know, if and you know when we do lose a game, you know, I'll worry about that then.
It's obviously been impressive form all the way through. Your away form though has been so good, really, because you know we all know away points are hard to come by sometimes. Yeah,
they are. I think you've got to make your home ground a fortress. If you can pick up plenty of points here, it does take that edge off, you know, going away from home. But you know, every pitch this year has been really good. Now, whether that's because of the furlough or the COVID situation last year, we're going to a really good place of good pitches now. So at the end of the day, you're still playing the same style on the same size pitches. There's no grey areas at the moment. You go to these places and there's no grass on the turf and anything like that. There might be come January. But at the moment now we're going there, we're enjoying our football. Just
a word about Niall Bell, who obviously got his chance last weekend. Listening to your comments after the game, you thought there's more to come from him, shall we say?
For sure, and you know that's his first start, so you know, ring rusty as he might be, but he did some really good things and he could have scored at the post, and he's a powerhouse and he's got to be massive for us this year. And you know, like I said, he complements what we've got in this squad already.
Ethan Fremantle missed out. He had a bit of a niggle, I think. How's he looking for the weekend?
Yeah, it's got to be touch and go. You know, he was an absolute freak in training. That he had he opened his knee ligaments up last week. So if he's not back for this Saturday, definitely next Saturday. But you know, watch this space.
And besides that, how are you doing?
Yeah, all good. You know, the 3 games over the short period of time last week took its toll on a few players. So a couple of strains, but you know, it'll be the same at every club up and down the country. So no one's got to feel sorry for us. We've got to be prepared. We've got the squad to be prepared, and we'll move on.
Lovely, thank you.
And there's no international break for us, obviously, but in terms of kind of stopping the league for a week, we'll kind of go into that FA Cup fixture with whatever happens on Saturday. Hopefully, you're looking for some positive momentum rather than something to stew on.
Yeah, of course. You know, if we did have an international break, you always want to finish on a high. And you know, we go into a tough game against Sporting Council the week after, a completely different environment in a great competition. So you know, when the league steps away for 2 weeks, you want to end it on a high. So you know, our full objective is to win the game on Saturday.